Oh, hello Melodifestivalen 2017 shocking results. What? Hold your beer? Jordy, semi-final 2 of Mello 2019. You ready to talk about this?
I'm ready.
Let's do this! Wow, shocker. I don't think since 2017 of Melodifestivalen, when the Lorex had happened, that the results have been this shocking.
Indeed, like it's literally shocking. Like,
Well, let's get right into it.
Exactly.
Let's get into it.
Malou is definitely the
Pritz.
most shocking thing about this semi-final.
I'm still in disbelief about it.
It's like I'm speechless.
I'm speechless, but we're going to be talking. Let's look at what happened here. Number 2 spot, the curse spot, went direct to the finals. And completely new debutante. I've been seeing her rehearsal since Thursday, and you know what? She's always delivered on vocals, but every rehearsal she was getting better and better. Literally on Thursday, she started off with like the deer in the headlights look, but every rehearsal she improved greatly, and she pulled it off tonight.
I agree, definitely. I think like definitely the audience felt her totally, and she massively created an impact on audience that's like it's reflected on the results, but still it is shocking. Like we were not expecting, many people was not expecting these results.
Well, let's look at the staging, the impact.
Yeah.
Ace Wilder heavily involved with this. You can see Ace choreography all over this. Even the eye gestures, the little cocky, eye little movements. That was definitely a little check mark of Ace's performance. Ace, everyone loves Ace. There's a reason why Ace does so well. So we got to see an element of Ace Wilder in this performance. Do you think that was it?
Definitely as well. The outfit and the colors were spot on. Like that purple, like that school environment, very kids and children friendly, family friendly. The choreography, everything was really spot on. I think that's why people really backed that.
Well, that was definitely something that we weren't expecting, but hey, it happened. Malou to the finals with I Do Me. Very talented vocalist. I'm just shocked. I'm very happy for her. Well, let's move on to a non-shocker just to calm things down. The other DTF, Liamo and Hannah Firm, hold you direct to the finals.
Oh my god, definitely. Wow, it's like I got goosebumps every time they sing. Like it's like incredibly. I think it's a very strong contender for Stockholm.
Mm-hmm.
I can predict that, and like the voices, emotion, the staging, it reminded like this year and saying Stein. Dash Still Down performance, like this type of quality. It was, there's drama, there's romantic behind
Very
this,
much.
very good chemistry in the stage.
And they're young too. Hannah's just 18, they almost 21. So this is just what they can pull off with their maturity, their voices, and the aura that they give. Definitely, I think we found ourselves our first major contender to take the Songbird Trophy and perhaps end up in Tel Aviv. But this was not a shocker.
No, it was not.
It was definitely going to go direct.
I'm so happy that they went direct.
Now let's
so happy.
talk about the second chance. Let's talk about, Andreas Johnson.
I really enjoy it. I'm really happy that he's going to the Under Hansen. He has been in the Melodifestivalen many times, and like this song is a very good one, and it was a very good opening for this show. I definitely agree, and I was flowing with him, so definitely yes.
This is not a shocker. It was definitely his strongest song yet. First time I listened to it, I loved it since. It's for sure deserves to move on. It was second place with the audience poll, so it could have gone direct to the finals. We'll see how close the numbers were, but again, no surprises.
No surprises.
But let's talk about the other Anders Johnson, which might have been a surprise. Vlad Razor, another debutante, never really was a musician before until a year ago. What do you think about him moving on?
I think it grew on me today. Like I was not really keen on him and during the rehearsals, but now that I see him, like I saw him in the main stage, I was really like into the song. Still, like there's some stuff that I'm not really feeling it. But yeah, I think like Swedish people back him, so there's going to be a reason.
Let's not forget he has over 400,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Mind-blowing.
Who know how to click like and subscribe, like all of you watching. So he's got a big support out there that knows how to use that app, get those 5 free votes. That's Vlad, but let's move on to another shocker, Oscar, coming in last.
Thank you for introducing this, Kevin. I agree. For me, it's a shock. I was really feeling the song. I was singing all this Saturday, his song on and on and on. I was loving it. And for me, it's quite shocking, but probably it's because it didn't really connect with the audience.
That's the other thing. You can have a great song, you can have cool staging, $1 billion staging, but if you just don't somehow connect with the audience, just doesn't happen. So, Oscar was always kind of the, more of the shy one of Faux No, and perhaps he just wasn't outside of that box enough to connect with the audience. But nonetheless, it was a great song, and I think it will definitely be successful on the charts. Johan, Malmö, 86 years old. Your thoughts on that, coming from outside of Sweden?
I'm really impressed and shocked, by the fact that you said it. He is 86 years old, and he's slaying in the Melodifestivalen. He came here.
It's tough to do this as a 20-year-old. This grueling rehearsal schedule, and he's doing it at 86.
It's incredible. I'm really, really impressed by his talent and his guts to be in the main stage and sing for all Sweden.
He waited 50 years for his comeback. He got the right song, and he delivered. Unfortunately, we can only have 4 moving on.
So true.
But let's talk about someone who didn't move on, the last person that didn't move on, Margaret.
Another shock in my case. I was not really expecting her to be out of the competition. I might have expected to be in the Anderhansen, but she's not making finally. Probably was not her tempo again for going to the final.
Well, I think she gave a good performance. The song is great. And I think she's connected because she was looking right into the camera, but perhaps people thought she was trying too hard with the staging. It's too complex. It's too taking it out. Benjamin was bordering that line very finely last year at Dance You Off, but he still was able to connect somehow. Margaret, there are some elements that perhaps is too much like a music video.
Exactly. It really felt like a music video, and that's probably why it didn't really connect with the audience, and that's why the Swedish audience didn't really back her, which I'm sad because I really enjoyed her song. I was really feeling that tempo, and yeah,
but
I'm quite sad.
Here's the thing, though. There's always one heat every year. Last year it was heat number 3, where it feels like Sweden doesn't vote progressively. They kind of vote backwards, like old school Mello, where they say, nay, how dare you try to progress this kind of system. And 2 years ago, it was every time Loreen went on stage, it just seemed like Sweden was saying no. And perhaps this was the heat this year where, it was a more traditional kind of people who wanted the old school songs that just are mellow songs.
Yeah, and from this semi-final, I think we leave with a strong contender, which is Liamo and Hannah. And I'm gonna keep looking at this act because I think there's potential here. I think they're gonna blow really Stockholm.
We'll see how it goes.
Will see.
But that's what we think. What do you think? Leave your comments below. I think this is going to have a lot of you talking. This was definitely a very interesting result. We want to hear it. Let us know down below.
Please make sure to subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to click like or dislike because we love engagement regardless. Let us know what you think. And, well,
we see you next week.
Thank you so much again. Bye.
Bye.